Hello, if anybody there. How many of you guys know what a VSL is? As a matter of fact, how many of you know what a video sales letter? You know what? I thought for about 5 minutes if I should do a video like this publicly, right? Because so many people on the internet are very confused on how people like myself and others are making money. So I said, you know what? Let me do a video that I would usually charge about 500 bucks for this type of video that you're about to watch to the very end here. And let me show you what you can do, because I'm going to show you what we do and the reason why we make so much money. Now, understand this. I'm glad you guys are awake because, I hate to say it like this, but I think losers that are entrepreneurs are asleep right now. Like if you're an entrepreneur and you haven't had your huge breakthrough yet in business, and we're talking about, 6 figures a month. I guess I'll take 5 figures. If you're not doing at least $10,000 or $50,000 per month in revenue every single month, net cash, you shouldn't be asleep, in my opinion, until you're hitting like 6 figures, maybe shy of 7 figures every single month on an auto recurring basis here. Then maybe you'll get about 2 to 3 hours of sleep. I'm just being honest with you. That's just how I think. And it's so funny. I was watching this billionaire show because some people say, well, Wesley, you got to sleep. Come on, that's BS. Everybody sleeps, even rich people. And I was watching this show. It's called Undercover Billionaire. So check it out. And it's about this guy, and he believes that he can take $100 and make $1 million in 90 days. And watching this guy do what he's done. And, when he talks about sleep, he says, man, broke people sleep. I don't sleep. It was just funny how he said it so quickly here. So to kind of validate what I believe, I think that only if you're trying to be an entrepreneur and trying to be successful. I think losers spend a lot of time in the bed, sleep, and they're sleeping their life away, and they're sleeping on opportunities that could be right in front of your face here. So let's get started here. Can you guys do a couple of things for me? You know how we rock it. I'm gonna ask you guys to share this video. If I call your name out, please share it, because I'm about to give you information that you would never see on the internet. Trust me, ever. I'm going to show you exactly how a video can transcend or transition into millions and millions of dollars on autopilot, okay? We're looking at ClickBank right here because this is the platform where I started, and they have some great VSLs, and I'm going to show you real briefly what they do strategically that causes people like you to buy now. Is that cool? All you need to do is share this. I have 13 people. So all I expect is at least 13 to 20 shares. So if you hear your name, that means that you're up. It's time to share the video. Saeed, how are you, my man? Much love. Dick, much love. I love you, my brother. Time to share it. Thank you so much for that. Mario, thank you for sharing. Brian Gonzalez, thank you for sharing. And guys, I do see if you share it or you don't share it. So please go ahead and do that now. Cecilia, thank you for sharing this. Patrick, Craig, Haley, Joe, Kevin. Who else we got here? Amber. And I'm so excited because you are the 3%ers. Everybody else is asleep. Like, I'm a rich guy, right? And I have to catch a flight in the morning, right? I'm going to Asia. And I'm not asleep. I've been working on projects here. And this is the reason why I'm rich. I'm going to be honest with you. This is the reason why I'm very successful financially, because while most of the world is sleeping, I'm working on projects that's going to bring in millions and millions of dollars sometime per month here. So if that's you, I want you to hit the like button to let me know that you're here. If you heard your name, if I didn't call your name, let me go scroll down here real quickly. Dion, thank you for sharing this video. And guys, if you don't know how to share it, it's a button right there. It says share. It takes 1 second to do it. Take your finger, okay? Hello? Take your finger. Hit the share button. And once you have shared the video, go ahead and let me know. And in the comments below, just comment the word "let's go," and I'll get started. And I'm gonna show you things that's gonna blow your mind. Okay, it's very powerful stuff. This is like triggers of why you and others choose to buy right now. What makes you it's very sneaky. It's like some mind control stuff here, but it's powerful here. You need to use this very ethically, okay? And what I'm going to show you here is going to be truly outstanding. But all I ask you to do is share it. So if you shared it, just comment the word "let's go." Let me check my phone real quick. Hold up. People text me at night. Really, really. I don't want to hear this. Yeah, whatever. Don't you hate when people like text you in the middle of the night? You know what I mean? And they're trying to come. No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's get started here. If you shared it, just comment the word "let's go." Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so what you're looking at is clickbank.com. I'm not going to explain clickbank.com. If you've seen one of my videos before, you should know exactly what type of platform this is. If you need help on that, just go to wesleyvirgin.com and yeah, learn more about that. But what I want to talk about specifically is how these videos on the internet, how they're making so much money here. It's crazy how you can look at one video on the internet and become a millionaire like overnight sometimes, because I did it. Okay, now look at this. We're going to open up Cinderella Solution here. This is one of my friends. Her name is Carly. And let me say something. Like, everybody can do this. Even you that's listening to my voice right now. You can do this. I remember this woman, like when Fat Diminisher, which is one of my previous products that made me like 30 million bucks, right? She used to like reach out to me on Instagram, say, Wesley, can you look at my stuff? What do you think about this? And one thing I loved about her, she didn't give up. I mean, this lady was making no money. She was just like, oh my God, Wesley, when is it going to happen? I mean, I have this product, but she didn't stop. I remember her creating the product and not working, she just didn't give up. And right now, and she's from Canada here, I'm so proud of her. She's so amazing because now she's number one on the platform. Who expected that, right? She's a woman. She has children. I think she's married. And she is now number one on the platform. Before, she was number nothing. Like, no one knew she even existed. But one thing I liked about her, she will always come to the networking events, and she was around the people that were winning here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through her VSL here, and I'm going to show you some of the things that she's doing in it to make the sale. Is that cool? Did everybody share this video? Okay, cool. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Okay, here we go. So here's a VSL. So guys, think about a VSL like this. A VSL is nothing but a infomercial. Have anybody ever watched the infomercial before? Okay. You know what an infomercial is? Those things at night, like 12 o'clock, midnight, they jump on and say, hey, here's this stuff. They demonstrate how it works. And then they get to the point that they want you to buy it and they say, hey, buy this now. This is going to work for you. It's going to change your entire life. It's going to make life easier. And then they say, there's more. Then they say, you get two with the price of one. And before you know it, people are taking out their credit cards and they're buying this crap, right? Over and over again. And you know what? That's a proven model because they've been doing it for decades, right? So what a VSL is nothing but a TV commercial that we don't have to pay $50,000 to get aired. You can actually, it depends on how high your work ethic is. Like, I created my VSL years ago with $100. I did everything. I created the copy. I got the voiceover done, and basically I had somebody to put the video together, and it was just done deal. And I made a lot of money. So I spent less than $200 to do everything. So that's a great thing about the internet. Once you get this right, which I'm going to show you, you're going to make a ton of money. Okay. Is that cool? So everybody here with me, please leave a, look, I didn't get any, but look, I didn't get the email. I have not received an email. On deck, just reach out to support@wesleyvirgin.com. We'll make sure that you get the email, my man. But after you bought the product, you should have went to a thank you page, and all the program is there, Deck. Hey, Deck, I'm proud of you. Okay. Good job. All right. Here we go. Anaya, how are you? If you guys are still jumping in here tonight, I'm asking you to share this. I know it's late, but who cares, right? A true millionaire or a true wealthy person doesn't sleep as much because they're motivated by their purpose. So if you have a purpose, if you're motivated, if you're like trying to conquer the world, conquering the world means that you're trying to make the world better by creating marketing material online and selling a product, then you shouldn't sleep, in my opinion. Not sleep too much. You can sleep plenty when you die. When they go to your funeral, you can sleep forever, unless you go to heaven or hell, depending on what you believe. Okay. So thank you for sharing it, Anaya. Thank you, Teeth, for sharing this as well. Okay. So here we go. So let's go ahead and play this. Okay. So now check this out. First of all, what is she doing right here? Now, this is very powerful here. I haven't watched the entire VSL yet. Sorry, Carly. I'm gonna be honest with you, these VSLs are so long, it's just like I can't even watch them. Like I create them and make a ton of money, but like I can't watch them. Maybe because I'm not trying to lose weight, and maybe because I'm not trying to be rich anymore because I'm already rich. But most people, they watch these because they have a true problem, right? You guys want to be successful. Comment the word yes if that's you. Like you're trying to make millions of dollars, right? So videos like this will be compelling to you because you have a problem that you want to solve here, and everybody here wants to be rich. If that's not you, then this is the wrong video for you, okay? But what she's doing here, what makes this very powerful, write this down, is she's using herself. Let me say it again. Like she's using herself, okay? This is actually Carly here years ago when she was a bit overweight here. See how cool tattoos there? Well, she was overweight, right? So, but what made it very powerful that you should use when you create yours is use yourself as the avatar. Some people disagree with me. Some people say they just use, fake people, or they use pseudonyms and just, nothing real. The reason why I believe that my success has been so amazing because I'm actually the guy that's creating the product and I'm the guy in the product, okay? And it gives me more longevity to sell more stuff later. Does that make sense? So one thing about her, and one thing I would tell you is whenever you create a product, if you want to do a VSL, well, make sure you're the person. Put yourself in it, okay? Tell the story about yourself. It should be your story, and you should be in the video, okay? So write that down. Use yourself. It should play here. See this? I mean, this is pop. Hold on. Let's listen.
Honey, what happened? And as you will see in the next few minutes, she would be convinced it would.
Now, one thing, Carly has balls, okay? Now, let me tell you why she has balls. And you need to write this down. She actually was the voiceover for the video. Like the voice that you hear is hers. I've tried to do this many times. I've tried to be the voice of my own products, and I just like I don't have the patience to read this stuff. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm being very transparent. I just can't read this stuff. It's like 7,000 words, right? But Carly read it herself. When you do it yourself, it makes it more believable, okay, to the person that's buying the product, okay? Write that down. When you do the voiceover, right? The voiceover is basically, understand this, before the VSL is created, we first have to create a script, right? Just like an infomercial. You have to know what to say. And you just read it, okay? Because you're basically just telling your own story. How many of you right now, talk to me, how many of you have a story about your life that you can tell, and at the end of that story, you can share something positive and charge money for it? How many of you right now? I want you to comment the words, I do. How many of you right now have a story? Like Carly, she just told a story. How many of you have a story about your life that is so compelling, so juicy, so sickening, so terrible, but it would sell like pancakes at Waffle House? Okay? Just comment the words, I do. Comment the words, I do. Comment the words, I do. Robbie, sir, Dick, come on now. Comment the words, I do, guys. If you have a story, everybody has a story about something that took place in their life that they don't even want to talk about right now, okay? Hello? Exactly, Craig. Good job. Everybody does. And guess what? That's what Carly did.
It was the last day of her life as well. Honey, what happened?
See?
Because if you look through,
look what she did. That, I mean, it's a powerful VSL. She used her own voice. She used her own body. And you see what she's doing in the beginning? She's creating a drama type of effect. Write that down. Understand this. You must have drama in your videos. Why do you think my videos are so well? Like, I get about 100,000 views a day on all my YouTube videos, like every single day, of all the videos that have been watched. It's because it's always dramatic. Dramatic means you don't know what's going to happen, right? I may scream at you. I may say, let's go. I may curse. I may say, fuck you. You know, you never know what to expect. That's called drama. People like that. Write that down. People love drama. I know some of you guys, well, Wesley, I'm trying to get away from drama. I want to manifest my reality. I understand, but your customers, they love it. They love drama. Okay? Why? Because if it's not dramatic, which would have been primed and conditioned for things to be dramatic, the news, reality TV. That's why reality TV does so well, because hello guys, I gotta get my charger. Reality TV does so well is because people believe it's real life. So they believe it's not scripted, even though it is, you know, but it seems to not be scripted because it's just regular people, you know, not actors, not famous celebrities, and people just love this stuff. It was genius here. Okay. So remember, drama. If you ever want to create one of these babies, and they make a lot of money, I think she's making, I don't know how much she's making, but I will assume she's bringing in $500,000 a month. Can somebody say amen? Everybody say, yeah, $500,000 probably dollars a month. Like, can you imagine making that type of money, right? Just by sitting down and writing out your story and selling a product at the end of it. Well, that's what she did. And the great thing about this video runs every day, all day. She's probably asleep. Well, she's probably not. She's probably working because she's a workhorse. But I mean, this video is going to run while she's on vacation. It's going to run while she's in the bathroom taking a dump. It's going to run while she's taking her kids to baseball practice. It's going to run while she's having sex with her husband. I mean, it's going to run forever, okay, and make countless amount of sales. That's why I talk about autopilot money. That's what we do in the internet industry. Well, that's what smart internet marketing people do, okay? Are you guys with me? I need some feedback here. Hello? Feedback, okay? Let me know that you hear me and you understand. Are you guys excited with this information that I'm giving you? You should all be feeling excited because I'm giving you the blueprint of how this stuff works, okay? If you ever want to create a product, some of you already have a product, but just don't know how to sell it. I'm giving you the blueprint. So I appreciate that you are so enthusiastic and excited about this information, okay? All right, so let's watch a little more.
Once youthful eyes, now fenced by fine lines.
Oh my God. So look at that. Oh, Jesus, Carly, what happened to you, girl? Jesus Christ, right? But see, the thing is, I applaud her because she was bold enough, keyword bold enough, to put herself out there, okay? She put herself out there, even though majority of women would not do this, right? But see, women are inspired by this. You gotta say, man, this woman actually put her overweight body on the internet and show people her fat. You know, she just put herself out there. So now women, while they're watching this, they're inspired. They're like, oh my God, this girl is a hero now, right? And we're only like 3 minutes in the video, and she's a hero. She's one of those strong women that all women want to be. Am I making sense here? Okay. You guys understand? What's up, Renard? How are you? Okay. So.
Age spots, and that her stomach and legs now trapped behind inflated layers of fat and embarrassing cellulite. This was the first time God had given Carly the courage to weigh herself in what seemed like years. Only to realize the once slender body of her 20s and early 30s.
She look cute there, don't she?
Was now paralyzed.
Whoa, Carly. What up, girl?
With 80.
But see, what's great about this, you understand this. Now she's using before and after pictures. One thing in your VSLs, you must show someone, whatever you're selling, you show a person how they look without your product, and you show a person how they look with your product. The best person to show is yourself. Like whatever product you want to sell one day, because I know you have an idea, right? If you have an idea, come with the word, let's go. You have to project or show yourself how you were before you had the product. Then after, when you got the product. That's what she's doing. She lost over 84 pounds by applying the Cinerator solution here, okay? Make sense? And make sure you use images.
4 more pounds of fat since the last time she had stepped on the scale. In the hours that followed.
See that? I mean, this is powerful here. She's using pictures here. She's telling her story here. Powerful. So write this down. For a video to be very compelling, you must tell a story. Okay? No one wants to hear about the logical and the scientific things about your product. You can speak briefly about that, but mostly you have to just tell your story. Why? Because facts tell, stories sell. I want everybody to write that below. Facts tell, stories sell. You remember when I asked you to share this? All of you right now should be thinking about facts tell, stories sell. Write that down in the comment sections below. Oh my God. Somebody's texting me right now and said that I'm lying to them. I'm not lying. I'm not a liar. Write it down, guys. I'm teaching you something here. This is school. You need to write it down. Facts tell, stories sells. Because all of you, before you try to sell something, you know, I've noticed a lot of internet marketers, they make no money. They're always trying to sound so professional and tell how much research they did and how Harvard said this and the Mayo Clinic. That's cool, but what's the story, bro? Young lady, what's the story? Okay? What got you here? Okay? What got you here? Am I making sense here? Facts tell, stories sell. That means that anytime you want to sell a product, make sure that you sell it by telling your story. The more horrible and dramatic the story is, the more you'll sell. Okay? All right, let's go to another VSL here. Did y'all like that? If you like that, if you didn't share already, go ahead and share this if you like that, or just comment below, Wesley, I like that. Just comment the words, Wesley, I like that. It made sense here. And all I'm doing is I'm just looking at the top offers here. You see all this stuff here? These are just offers here on ClickBank. And guess what? All the top offers are VSLs. Okay. All right, hold on. Give me a second. Let me show you this one. Watch this. Look, this is a diabetes offer. They're making a bunch of money right now. See that? Everybody's doing the same thing.
You will be in a diabetic coma very soon, and I don't know what will happen next. Terrified and barely conscious, my wife looked over at our two kids standing outside as he showed us the test results. A normal blood sugar reading.
Look at that. See how everybody does the same thing? See, guys, one thing you have to understand with internet marketing, they're patterns, man. It's patterns of success and it's patterns of failure. Majority of people that are failing on the internet is because they're following people that are not making any money. Like, you just watch that VSL. What are they doing? It's more drama. Do you hear the music? Write it down. The music plays, write this down, guys. The music plays a very important part of the presentation. Okay, listen.
Was 120. Hers was 488. I stared in horror. I felt like I'd been punched in the gut. My wife, Kathy, sobbed uncontrollably, struggling to catch each precious breath. It had only been 5 years.
You hear that? You hear that piano? What does that sound like? It sounds like some movie, some dramatic movie. Have you ever noticed, guys, listen to me here. Have you ever noticed when you watch TV and it's coming to the part, you know, maybe a horror film, maybe Freddy Krueger, and they're playing that music, man, you know, you remember that? Well, all that music is created to put you in your mind in a state that the producer or the person that's creating the content wants you to be in. So when they're playing this music right here, guys, listen to me here. Come on now. Look, look.
Since her diabetic symptoms began.
See, the producer of that video wants you to be in a state of like, oh my God, what's happening? How many of you right now are like, oh my God, why is she in that bed? In the music, it's automatically, unconsciously putting you there. You don't even know you're there, but you're there. And you're wondering so many questions. Why is she in the bed? Oh my God, she's going to die of diabetes. I have diabetes. My brother have diabetes. Right? Well, guess what? Exactly draws you in. They're putting you in the state. This is what I do. I do it all day long. I mean, I'll put you in a state of mind that I want you to be in. That's why I tell you mind control is real. And that's why very soon I'm going to be releasing Mass Control, which is a very powerful. It's going to be $2,500. It's going to show you how to basically control the minds of people in a very ethical, cool way. Okay, period. Not for evil, for good. But you see how we did that here? Well, that video and that music in the background, okay, it's used to put you in a state of mind of fear, drama, or to question, okay, what's happening here?
And there it was, cold hard truth staring us in the face.
Oh my God.
My badass wife, the boss of our family, a proud lady who would shut up anyone brave enough to give her lip, trembling, cold, and white as a sheet. Please, isn't there anything you can do?
Wow, look at that, man. That's just serious, right? Then they showed the actual picture of the voiceover guy. I mean, that's even more powerful. The key is to make this stuff more realistic, okay? And they did a good job here. Any questions for me? Okay? Exactly. Drama, suspense. You have to think about something to make this very simple. Like, how many of you have watched a movie or TV? Well, why would you sit and watch a 2-hour film? Okay? But if you go to school, go to class, you can't even sit there for an hour. Or if you buy my product, right, and get started with it, and start watching the content, say if you get bored or you don't do it tomorrow, you're like, you know, it's because you got to remember something. The movies know how, or the producer knows how to put you in a state of mind. You got to get good at this. You got to get great at it. With your content, when you create your VSL or your video on the internet, either through video or through writing, you have to learn how to make people feel a certain way. Make sense? Hello? Do you hear me right now? I said, does that make sense? You have to get people, okay, to wake up, open their eyes, and watch your stuff. I just did it. Like, I literally just did it. When I raised my voice like that, and I said, I was talking directly to you, big head. Right? You're like, oh my God, Wesley's upset. Is he talking to me? What I raise your attention, your awareness. So it causes you to listen to me more. See? It's very powerful how that happens. Okay. But see, check this out. All of you can do this. How many of you right now, based off the information I just gave you, can do this? Because I'm done. How many of you can do this? How many of you believe you can do this? Anybody? How many right now, based off of what you just heard, if you're just getting here, watching a replay, watch this a few more times to get this unconsciously in your mindset. How many believe you can do this? Write your story, create a product, write the story about the product, right? Your story, and just sell it at the end of that's it, right? You create some drama, because that's what people like. They like drama. They've been conditioned to like it, okay? And just sell a product. That's it. That's what I do. I do it every day, all day. Okay. Yes, I can. But I always remember this, and I want you to listen to these words closely here. You must be in the right mindset. And you let me know if you agree with me. You have to be in the right mindset for this to work. Because you'll start and say, Wes, I'm ready to take action. And you'll get frustrated. You're like, it just doesn't sound right. And you'll get so upset and you'll stop. You'll quit. See, what I just gave you was the technical way to do it, right? Because everybody's so interested in the how-to. Well, I just told you how me, Carly, and many other people are earning millions of dollars by creating video sales letters, okay? Triggers that make you buy instantly. But you got to have the right mindset. Does that make sense? That's why I get so many emails about Overnight Millionaire, to be honest with you. Everybody always asks me, like, say, Wesley, I never thought that my mind was the issue. I never realized that the reason that, like, this year I just made $1 million. His name was John. Sent me an email 2 weeks ago. He's in real estate. He's not even on the internet, right? He said, I didn't realize it was just my mindset. I bought your Overnight Millionaire program, changed my world. I've had a kid at 17 years old say, Wesley, I got your Overnight Millionaire program, and now I have a Jaguar. He said, I'll never work another day. I'll never work a day in my life. That's why I like young people. They just listen, okay? But your mind has to be right. Without the mindset, it doesn't work. I appreciate everybody. Any questions for me? If you share this, I would like to answer your question, but you must like and share this, and I will answer any questions about what you just learned right now. Now, understand this, for you to consume this information faster and rapidly, you must watch it again. You can't read a book one time and expect to know it, right? You can't do anything one time and expect to master it. You must master the information by doing that You must repeatedly watch it and listen to it until it is unconscious competence. Okay? I know what you guys think. What is unconscious competence? Go to wesleyvirgin.com, watch that video. The 4 steps of learning. Any questions? If you share this video and I'm talking to you, whether you are watching me now or listening to the replay, I will answer your question below on anything about VSLs. Maybe you're trying to create a VSL. Maybe what you just heard now, you may say, well, I can do it. And the great thing about this, I did this in 45 days. Like in the Overnight Millionaire program, I'll talk about what I did in 45 days exactly mentally to do this. And I wrote this entire copy called Fat Diminisher in 45 days, to be honest with you. And I made $1 million. I got off the air mattress, and I didn't even buy myself a bed. I bought myself a condo, because I was on an air mattress for a while. Just bought myself a condo, a couple of cars, and voila, now I've traveled the world. Based off that VSL, I've been to over 40 countries. I bought my mom cars. I bought the mother of my children a car and a house. My children, they have more money than they can spend. They have everything that they want in school, but they have everything, and they do very well because they're happy children. Why? Because daddy take care of them financially, okay? And it's all because of the VSL, to be honest with you. But you still need the mindset, okay? And I did put a PS. It's not important, so it's not a big deal if you look at it. But if you need help manifesting your dreams, I left a link here. And it's basically, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be trying. It's a VSL. It's just a video. That's all what it is. And you may want to study that VSL. Because that VSL right now is selling a lot of the Overnight Millionaire. And so many people are getting help and using it. But what you just learned in this video is going to help you not only to watch it. I want you to pay attention to what I do on minute number 5. Like if you click that link that says wesleyvirgin.net, take action now. Pay attention to what I do on minute 5 and minute 7. You'll see some triggers that I use that is powerful that you can use quickly to sell your own product. Okay. So remember that 5-minute mark and 7-minute mark. Make sure you pay attention once you click the link in the description on this video. Or maybe if this is on YouTube, I'll put it below here in the description below. Any questions for me? Any questions? Tavang, any questions? It seems like everybody here is already rich. If you got value, I want you to comment the words, 3 words, I got value. Be honest with me. Don't BS me, okay? If you got value, if you didn't, I want to answer your questions. I'm here to serve you. I want you to be rich. I'm not here to brag about my success. I'm here to help you become successful. It's 12:35 a.m. I got to get up in 4 or 5 hours to catch a flight to go to Asia to close another business deal. But I'm here with you. Why? Because I care. Okay? Comment the words, I got value if you got value. If you didn't, just say, Wesley, I didn't get any value. And tell me why you didn't. And give me the question below here. Okay? Any questions for me about VSLs? Thank you, Craig Ponder. I appreciate that. Any questions? Does that make sense? I try my best to explain it just bare bones. That's just how it works. That's why VSLs are so powerful here. Okay? Any questions? All right, here we go. Thank you, Francisco. Thank you, Mario. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, Cecilia. Joe, thank you so much. How many of you took notes? Comment the words, I took notes. Cecilia, thank you. Azar, thank you. Deck, I love you. Thank you so much. If you took notes, I want you to comment the words, I took notes. One thing I learned from a millionaire 10 years ago, he says, Wesley, whenever someone is speaking that makes more money than you or have the lifestyle that you would like to live, take notes. He said, all the losers, they're not taking notes. That's what he said. It's his words, not mine. He said, all the losers in his room are not taking notes. And they'll never live their dreams. And they'll never understand why other people are winning and they're not. Okay? Take notes. Write it down. Never trust your brain. So if you took notes, comment the words, I took notes. How do you promote yourself on ClickBank? Through affiliates. Through affiliates. I have about 1,000+ affiliates that are promoting me. And I have another, I think 100. Let me show you something here. Guys, pay attention. Let me show you something cool. Hold on. If you ever want to know how many affiliates or how many people are promoting a product, you go here. Okay? Go to Affiliate Marketplace. Click the magnifying glass here. Okay? And you see this? Cinderella Solution, which is Carly's product here. See that 431? She has 431 people that's promoting her product right now and making money in the past 12 weeks. That's what gravity means. So you see those words, G-R-A-V? It's gravity. That's 400 people while she sleep in her bed like a baby. And I'm pretty sure she's sleeping like a baby right now. Well, 431 people are promoting her product right now. Okay. She's making sales right now. Make sense? It's powerful. So you promote yourself on ClickBank by going to events. Like I'm getting ready to go to a platinum event. It's called ClickBank Platinum. That's only if you did, I think, $300 to $1 million in sales. Every year, I always get invited. So, and you get to link with some of the biggest marketers on the planet, to be honest with you. And it's invite only, but it's good to go to seminars and events. You need to meet the people, develop relationships, because those people are affiliates. Okay. Who does your voiceover? I don't know. Some guy does. We go here. Good job. Y'all took notes. Good job, Nicole. I'm so proud of Nicole. She actually got into my Done For You services. If anybody needs that, just reach out to me at support@wesleyvirgin.com or doneforyou@wesleyvirgin.com. And Done For You services, we just kind of give you a head start to success. Okay. All right. Question for me. Questions for me. All right. Any questions? All right, guys. Hey, I appreciate you. I love you so much. Thank you for the likes and shares on this video here. If you're brand new to me, you can always go to wesleyvirgin.com, or you can click the link that's in the description. It just shows you my VSL, and you'll notice certain things in the VSL. The reason why people around the world, over 100,000 people, have already got it. If you want it, it's there and it's available. Remember, in life, you don't get what you want. You get what you picture, which means is you have to picture a better life. You have to picture success before you can actually be successful, okay? You can work, meditate, visualize. You can do all that stuff. But until you decide to see and take action on something that's better for you, your life, and your family, nothing ever will change, okay? A person once told me that, you know, in life, people change their clothes, they change their shoes, they change their spouses, they change the way they live. You know, they change their geographical location. They change their church. They change their hairdresser. They change everything. But nothing will change until you change your mind. It's nothing more powerful than a changed mind. I love you guys so much. Thanks for the shares. Thanks for the likes. Let's go.